Tonight, a local rabbi is following the events in Ukraine with concerns about Jews there and his 101-year-old mother. Germans forced her from her home in Ukraine when she was just a teenager. As we watch live coverage of war in her home country, Rabbi Zoberman has prayers for the Jewish community in his mother's home country. When Hasia Babrov was only 17 years old, Germans in their takeover of Ukraine forced her family to flee their home in Sardy. Some survived by fleeing to Siberia, but many others died in the Holocaust.
She has now flashbacks to the time when she escaped from the Ukraine at age 17, and as they were escaping, her mom was killed when the Germans raided the train she was on. And my mom,
now at 101 years old and living in Haifa, Israel, her home country is at war again. This time, Russia is the foe.
As I speak to my mom on the phone regularly, she keeps telling me about her experiences of leaving home in the Ukraine and never going back so tragically. So this evokes those terrifying images of burning buildings, bombings, refugees, and so forth.
As world leaders figure out a response to Russian aggression, Rabbi Zoberman is concerned for the tens of thousands of Jews in Ukraine. In 1991, he visited the newly minted democracy with so much hope. 31 years later, by sea, air, and land, democracy is at stake.
The Jews have been historically targeted and scapegoated whenever there is a conflict. And that part of the world has known anti-Semitism for so long that we face extra dangers that no other group faces.
Rabbi Zoberman, are we facing the potential of another global conflict?
We hope not, but there is the potential for it.
The government of Israel is on standby to provide humanitarian assistance to the people of Ukraine. Thousands of Jews in Ukraine are trying to flee to Israel. We have reaction from several of our lawmakers about the crisis in Ukraine. You will find what they have to say on WAVY.com.